Okay, the idea here, as I said, we tried out salt, and it seems like the original Atlantic Coastal Plain formulation is doing a better, in quotes, preserving job than actual salt. Because you know you can preserve foods with salts, and you can have like things like sterile saline. You get the right amount of sodium chloride, and you can actually make the solution sterile just by the amount of salt you've got there. Most of the normal range of organisms can't grow in it, because you can probably get the odd extremophile if you don't keep an extremophile out, you know. if you make a trip to Yellowstone National Park or something like that, then your sterile saline is probably going to get contaminated with an extremophile. But most ordinary, household organisms aren't going to grow in it. That's why they call it sterile saline, of course. But anyway, so what we want to do is replace the cork with just plain sucrose sugar. Mainly because what it is, it's a way of picking up whether your jar is contaminated or not, whether your actual formulation is actually working. You put the sugar in there is a very quick way of working out. Because I can't see, while I'm doing my experiment, is why they put it in there. Really, either is it just a cheap way of selling sugar for tissue culture, or is it a way of actually selling laminar flows? In other words, if you have the sugar in there, you have to have a laminar flow because they contaminate so quickly. If you don't have the sugar in there, you could probably just about get away without using a laminar flow once you've got the right formulation. Anyway, basically you want a dedicated supply if you're going to do anything with a household item or something that's used in the normal world. You need two supplies, one for your stuff that you keep and hopefully segregated. That's basically the rule anyway. Anyway, we're going to something that's clearly not one packet or the other. I mean, you don't really want to have two packets identical. You want one that's different to the other one, and you keep your packet to do what you do with, and the other packet stays. Anyway, first of all, we're going to tar this, in other words, set it to 0. And I can't see that under this light. It's bloody winter time, and the light goes around differently. Either that or the batteries are getting low. Oh, there it is, 0 grams. Yes, we're on the gram scale because it goes both ways. What I'm trying to do here is I'm going to try and weigh out with one hand. A skill, fellas. I think what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to be smart about this. I'm going to cut the bag down, as you do, with one hand, of course. Yep, it's another skill, fellas. There you go. Cut the bag down because I don't, as I said, I don't need all of the top part of the bag. It's getting in the way of weighing this stuff out. What I want to do is I want to do it to basically these level spoons like that. So what's one? If you can see, is 11 grams. So basically, 4 would be 44. 66 will do it, I reckon. So basically 6 of these, which I thought was what it's going to be. 2, 3, 4, 5. What we got with 5? 55. What we got? 57. So one small one here, one very level one, and just put it in and see what we got. Now what do we got? 67. So from 64 we're 3 grams out. And as I said, I want a system that's easy set and forget sort of thing. You don't have to worry too much about. Once you've got the formula, the precision is just doing it over and over and over again sort of thing. So yeah, anyway, well that's basically what it is, and I'm going to try the new formulation just with adding sucrose rather than the cork. And I'm just really going to be using the sugar, I think, as just to pick out whether it's contaminated or not, whether the formula is actually working or not. That's basically what the sugar, because apparently sucrose doesn't actually go into the cells. Only glucose can go straight through the wall sort of thing. Anyway, so the cell membrane I should be talking about. Anyway, okay, over and out for now.